Hey y'all, Jamie here. So we are under an extreme heat advisory. It is 5:30 and it is 93 degrees Fahrenheit. Feels like it's 107. And I had to come out here to water, but I found some things I have to get done and I really don't wanna. This is the time of year the garden's gonna start to get full of weeds and survival of the fittest, because for one, they can't handle the heat, and for another, I get sick of being in the heat. But look, I've got canary melons and some stars and stripes watermelon that have germinated, so I've definitely got to get them in the ground. And these two scallop squash as well are desperate to get in the ground. And I can't find my hoary, so a machete will have to work to dig it up some spots for them, I guess. Let's go see where we can stick them. Okay, so soon here, this little baby leek and all of these leeks are coming out. So I think I will put a canary melon maybe here. I don't know, somewhere around here. And then I don't know where I can put the squash. We'll look and see. Look at my peppers. Even my peppers are pretty sad and need some water, so I want to get this in. I have a dill here that I don't want it to completely take over. And I've got squash coming out my bed from my trellis here. So we might just pull these now and give this one some space over here. Or I can, oh, I have another leek over here. I really don't want to have to pull these out. Look, I got cucumber trying to escape. It is definitely another year of the vine. So, let me think. Maybe right here. And look how dry that is. So I want to get these done before I turn the water on. And we're in the shade right now, but this part of the bed gets full sun all day long. Let's see if I can get this out. Oh, thanks for your help. Alright, I'll get that back filled a little bit. And y'all, that is a canary melon. And if you haven't grown those, do. We highly recommend those. And I feel like these squash are getting a lot of powdery mildew. And I hear my alarm going off too. So I kind of want to plant maybe one squash there, since this one is about, it's the spaghetti squash. I have quite a few on there, and hopefully they will keep going. Yeah, this dilemma, this is what happens when you don't do a whole lot of planting in your garden. You just kind of wander around with these little things and figure out where they need to go. Try not to disturb your squash when you're transplanting them. I find they really don't like being transplanted. Let's go. I think we are going to go over here. Let's do that. This has definitely been one of those days I woke up with the I don't want us. But I did get done what I had to, which was working on scheduling, and figured a few things out that sister wants to get done this summer, some fun activities. Okay, so that was just one scallop squash over there. I just noticed, for one thing, I have a wasp right there, but I don't know what that plant is. That, or I've got some morning glory in here too. This is such a mess, I don't even know. Okay. This should be jicama, and that's the leaves there. And this is a rounder leaf. I don't even know. I guess we're just going to leave it and wait and find out. But I've got to fix these as well. This is that Malabar spinach. So we're just going to aim this one down a little bit so it can crawl its way back up. And I've planted this in hopes that it can wind its way through, maybe just the top, and not interfere too much with my tomatoes. But it usually has leaves twice the size of this. They'll get huge, and maybe it'll give some shade to the tomatoes, which it looks like we're going to have quite a few of. Lots and lots of maters. All kinds of things going on here. Alright, it's getting so hot, and I don't want this cabbage to bolt, so I think we're going to try to harvest it one-handed and leave the soil where it needs to be. But that'll be a good side for our family. Okay, I think this is going to be the next location for a random squash.
What do you want me to do?
Just put whatever you harvest in that basket. There's tomatoes too. Alright, so that will get watered when I turn these beds on here in a few minutes. I don't have a lot of hope for any of these. We're just going to let them go a little bit and see if they recover, and if not, we're going to yank them out because I've got more things to plant in. And then I've got this whole trough here which needs some more soil before I plant it out, and I need ideas for what I should plant next in here. I know I have some bush bean seeds. Maybe that's an option. Alright, got the watering system going. It can water those beds real deeply for me while I run around and do a few more things. I don't know what that little touch me not type weed is, but it is vicious. Because I came out here not too long ago and pulled all these out, and all of them are back. But I have a little fence right here, and I'm going to just plant these Stars and Stripes melons so they can climb up this trellis. Now I will have to drag the hose out here to water these in. I've got one there, and one there. But they did pretty good over here last year, so let's try it again. I would have got these in a lot earlier, but for some reason my seeds didn't germinate. So they're started late, but we have a very long growing season. We should be fine. Alright, sister found one cucumber, and I went through and found a few little okra. This one's probably going to be hard, but these are still tender. If you haven't heard of Texas Longhorn okra, this wasn't even there yesterday. It might have been this big. And in our extreme heat, that's how big it's gotten. On to the next chore, y'all. I'm going to sit down in my little garden cart and just pick all these red tomatoes. Can you even see them all? And this is about the most uncared for tomato plant you have ever seen. If you notice, there's nothing but a little tiny bamboo stick holding it up, if you can even call it holding it up, because I never got around to putting a trellis on it. I figured it would just be wild and free, and I think it enjoys being wild and free. So I'm going to sit here and do this for I don't know how long. And I'm just going to take all of those because I don't want to leave them. That part's dead. But I'm going to be here for a while, so I'll see y'all in a little bit. Alright, so what feels like an eternity later, I have this cottage cheese cup nearly full. It was probably about that full when I started, minus the rattlesnake pole beans in there as well. Alright, so the beds are watering. They've been going, well, I don't know, probably not even 10 minutes. So I need to walk around with the hose and water all of these, and then go way back there to water in those other plants, the watermelons. But yeah, the grass is coming up extra quick. But do you see what that is growing under her trampoline? Yep, those are pumpkin. It starts way over there. They've just been following the curve. I guess they like being able to get a little bit of shade from the trampoline. Just going wherever they want. Well, I got everything watered. And if you want glistening skin, I highly recommend gardening, y'all. It's hot. They ain't joking about this extreme heat warning. So I'm going to go in and hydrate because I still have some more to water out front. And we'll see how that goes. So bye for now. Please hit subscribe, like. Help me continue motivating through this horrible summer heat that we are going to continue to have, I believe. I don't think it's going to go away for very much longer. And in the meantime, watch another video, leave a comment, all the good things. Thanks for spending time with me. Bye for now.